Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Jaeger-LeCoultre. Today, I'll be your guide to the Geophysic Tourbillon Universal Time, 43.5 millimeters in platinum and one of only 100 made. This watch fuses history with engineering and artistic virtuosity within Jaeger-LeCoultre's Geophysic line. The watch starts with a robust white gold deployant clasp, double deployant for easier fit to a smaller wrist. It links to the opposite side of the strap to provide a redoubtable loop to guard against accidental droppage when donning or removing the watch at bedside. It also features a push-button quick release that immediately detaches it from the strap. The strap, a distressed style navy blue alligator leather on top with a monotone stitch and folded edges, features a supple calfskin on its underside and transitions to a beautifully finished case flank that pairs polished and beveled lugs against the hard character lines and satin or brushed finish of the case flank. You can see contrast between the polished bevel of the lip of the bezel as well as the polished flank of the case back, providing outstanding contrast, and once again, not just a contrast of metal finishes, but also a form where masculine hard creases blend into beautifully feminine, soft, and elegant bevels and curves. The watch is sensuous, the watch is sophisticated, and this is before we even get to the dial. A timepiece that simply stuns in every respect. Its centerpiece is a convex, guilloche cut and lacquered image of the continents and land masses of the world as seen from the North Pole. The watch features a spectacular orbital flying tourbillon, a 24-hour reference ring, as well as an outer track for the 24 hours of the day featuring day and night distinction in silver and blue. Now, the essential design language of this watch derives from the core collection, the Geophysic Universal Time, first unveiled in late 2015, but the watch goes further, taking high complication and incorporating it into the interaction of the world time. Now, as you advance the time of day, the flying tourbillon orbits the dial, tracing the 24 hours of the daily cycle, even as it pirouettes atop its unseen support base. And that's a key distinction. This is a flying tourbillon. So what can you see? Well, you can see the outstanding finish. You can see the mirrored base of the tourbillon to allow you a better view of the mechanism itself. You can see the blur of the balance and the beauty of the finishing of the tourbillon cage and its blued screws. What you can't see is the support mechanism for the tourbillon. It is a true flying tourbillon, appeared to float above its base rather than bear any fixed mechanical attachment. Moreover, you can't see the Breguet overcoil hairspring in the video, but along with the tourbillon's rotating motion, the Breguet overcoil allows the watch to robustly resist positional or gravitationally induced timing deviation. Moreover, the balance itself is Jaeger-LeCoultre's revolutionary gyro lab, shaped like a yoke rather than a continuous circle. It derives from the great 2007 Extreme Lab, the Extreme Lab first proposing this highly aerodynamic design to reduce resistance and parasitic loss in the operation of the balance assembly. Now, each of the reference cities represents one of the 24 principal time zones of the world. Now, you can set everything in sync and align your reference city with the current time, but equally, in the second setting position, you can set the time at center for local adjustment of the time, even as the time zones remain stationary. Now, the watch features a 48-hour power reserve, which is extraordinary given the degree of complexity and the energy-intensive flying tourbillon structure. 48 hours, an upgrade over the industry standard 38 to 42 in the class, paired with beautiful finishing on both sides. You can see the skeletonized gold winding mass featuring the polished Jaeger-LeCoultre logo. It features mirrored rounded anglage around its edges, and then a channeled and granular finish in between the periphery elements of the rotor itself. Beautifully rendered, it serves as a frame for a linear Côte de Genève or stripe array across the bridges of the movement. You'll also note the golden tone of the movement, finished in what's known as mi-court, or outside of the French-speaking watchmaking areas, German silver. 42 joules with a 48-hour power reserve. It even features refinements such as a free-sprung regulator atop the tourbillon for more robust resistance to shock and vibration, and unidirectional winding action with ceramic rotor bearings for rapid recharge of the watch's power reserve on the wrist. 5 ATM water resistance is solidly more than the 2 to 3 that's common in the grand complication formal watch class. This watch being exceptionally versatile, it blends history, artistic virtuosity, and engineering adroitness into one compelling 43.5mm 100-piece limited edition package. See it along with the entire collection of Jaeger-LeCoultre high complications on our website, govbergwatches.com.